Hello creative friends! I'm happy to share with you this watercolor Christmas card tutorial. What is so special about this project are the whimsical and practical aspects of this card. The tree itself is very simple to paint, and the metallic decorative elements add so much character. But what I love most is that it is designed to hold a gift card. I'm using my smooth watercolor paper sheets linked below along with all of my supplies so that these cards can be written on the back to add a personal touch. I love how this card can elevate gift giving. Many of us give gift cards, and I know I love receiving gift cards. As a giver though, I enjoy spending time to make even a gift card more personal and thoughtful. These cards are just the way to do that. I'm cutting my watercolor paper sheets down to 4-inch by 6-inch cards, leaving just a small amount of extra scrap paper. I often use that little paper for my tiny paintings. If you cut vertically and then horizontally, you can get 4 cards per watercolor sheet. I'm using a Starbucks gift card as a template to figure out how a gift card will fit into my card. I want it to slide in securely, but also to let my designs show through. This tree is simple and I find painting it very relaxing. I'm just using some brown paint to paint on these tree trunks. You can see my favorite set of brushes off to the side there. I'm painting from a thin tip down the trunk to make it chunkier out towards the bottom. For the pine branches, I'm going to hold my brush very loosely and start my strokes from the center, the top of the tree trunk, and work my way down the trunk. I like to curve out a little with a little flare at the end of each of my strokes. Don't overthink this part, just have some fun enjoying your loose strokes. Fill in down the tree as you go, marking your strokes, making them longer as you head towards the bottom of your paper. Choose whichever greens you like for this project. Don't take yourself too seriously. Painting should be enjoyable and relaxing. I love how these trees end up looking feathery. Now that my base tree is dry, I'm going back in and adding some black to my green to make it darker. I add strokes here and there on my tree. I'm not covering up the entirety of my original base tree that I painted. I'm just adding some darker branches to add a little depth. And you can see again, this is just a very feathery, light, loose stroke. Oftentimes when you watch people paint with watercolors, they may add a color that initially you think might be a little crazy, but it works out to be lovely. That's the case with my next color. I'm using a dark blue and adding a bit of my original green to it. This adds a bit of contrast and surprise. Be bold and experiment with your color options. Okay, while my trees are drying, I'm opening a new box of metallics. I've linked them below if you're interested. I find that metallics do not go as far as my other paints because I like to make them look more opaque and shimmery in my work. But I really enjoy opening this styling little set. Came with I found this to be very satisfying. These colors are but as you can see, beautiful. There are little I'm going to go ahead and test them out to see what I like before I add them to my trees. There's also a nice little brush included, which would be great for traveling and storing. And I think this is just adorable. The gold is my favorite today. I'm fickle with favorites, so tomorrow that icy blue may be my favorite. I've decided on bows and baubles for this tree, and my tiniest brush is so easy to use when I need lots of detail and control, so I'm excited to use it on the brush strokes for the bows and the baubles. You could use reds if you like, or pinks, or navy and silver, or any color of your choice. As always, feel free to choose your favorites. If you change your favorites tomorrow, I completely understand. I will put these in my Christmas market booths when they're finished to see how they sell this season. This is the first time I've made gift card cards like this, and I'm really excited about the idea. Now that my cards are dry, I can slice them for the insert section. I'm using a cutting board I have on hand and a blade I found in my stash. This blade is not my favorite, so it's time to invest in something really precise and sharp. Let me know in the comments if you have one that you love so I know what to try. I'd also love to know what colors you choose for your trees if you complete this project yourself. I'm just going to go over the sections that I traced with my pencil, and I'm going to grab a ruler here just to use so that I have a more precise line and a cut. This blade did cut on my ruler, so I might need a metal ruler for this and definitely a sharper blade. Sliding my gift card in just to make sure that this fits, and then I decide I need to go ahead and paint a few more baubles and ribbons on top there just to complete the overall look. I'm excited to see what other gift cards I can dream up. If you'd like more Christmas tutorials, check out my watercolor playlist. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you found this tutorial relaxing and inspiring. Happy creating!